Hi guys, so in today's video I like to talk to you about what my mindset is. At this point, I'm at the point where I'm constantly focused on executing right. When I mean executing right, I mean executing my strategies right. Entering when everything aligns in my strategy, and then exit based off of that as well. So I like to explain to you how this translates into my real life. 2 days from now, I started doing a run. I ran about 4 miles this morning by 5 a.m. I'll be running this morning as well, 5 a.m. And the distance I run to, if I'm to go there by a taxi or a bike, I should be spending about, let's say, 500 naira. It's a very long distance, alright? That's about 4 miles, it's about, I think, 4 kilometers or so. But the major reason why I'm saying this is because sometimes to become the best of the best, you need to be able to do things that you are sure few people do that. When I run in the morning, I don't see anybody trying to run with me. I see a lot of people trying to get their bosses to go to work and all. I don't blame them, but this just shows you an example of the amount of people who have an ability to do what they want to do and are ready to do anything it takes to make sure such thing they want to do is accomplished. Such thing they want to do is accomplished. Alright, I can teach you Forex, I can teach you my strategy, I can explain everything to you. But if you are not the kind of person that is ready to put yourself under discomfort, regardless of the pain it costs you to achieve whatever you want to achieve, if you're not the kind of person to sit with uncertainty and adapt to the mindset of even if this doesn't work out, I'm going to try again. If you have the kind of mindset whereby you feel like okay, you just have to try it once. If it doesn't work once, then that means it's a no-go area for you. Then it means you're going to have a lot of difficulties scaling through. It might be in Forex, might be any other field of life you find yourself. There's something I noticed while running, guys. When you decide to take a run and you've had your destination target in mind before you start the run, when you are very close to your destination, you feel some amount of pain, you feel some amount of discomfort, you feel some amount of reasons to want to quit. You might be looking at the destination at your front, but you just feel so tired. The ability for you to push through that pain and get to your destination is what separates 99% of people and the 1% of people who makes it in Forex. It's easy though, it's easy for a lot of people to want it. It's easy for a lot of people to want success. It's easy for a lot of people to talk about it and be like, yo, I want to achieve this, yo, I want to achieve that. But it is hard for people to actually put down their ego, put down their self to go through the process of making it. And this is the reason why you see a lot of few people eventually cross to the other side of the tunnel, because a lot of it's a handful set of people who can survive, who can endure, who can keep striving even when it seems like everything is lost, even when it seems like they don't understand what they are doing next. Okay, so I made a mistake, guys, and I'm going to try as much as possible to correct the mistake in my next trade. I posted my video of my first withdrawal of $100 in Forex, and I discovered that The mistake I made was I'm not supposed to have closed the trade. Okay, eventually the trade end up going to like 1:3. That means the $100 I made could have been about $300. It's fine. It happens in trading. Sometimes when you take your profit, the markets eventually go in your favor and keep going in your favor. But the major important thing is I got out in profit. All right. The second mistake I made was that I withdrew all the money. I shouldn't have done that. I should have continued trading. When I get to a very reasonable amount of money or feel balance, then I have to withdraw it, not withdraw all the money. And this is something I've learned, guys. And to correct this mistake in the future, I look to deposit a new $100 in my account and take the $100 to $1,000. Now, when I get to $1,000, I'm not going to be withdrawing all the $1,000. I'm going to take the $1,000 to about $3,000 or $4,000, and then withdraw $1,000 to sort out my necessary bills I need to sort out. The game in forex for longevity that I've noticed is that you don't withdraw your profit to sort out your needs. You keep trading, and then you pinch out. Let's say, for example, you want to use $1,000 to sort out an urgent bill. The goal is to take the $1,000 to about $6,000 or $5,000, and then remove $1,000 to sort out your bills. Now you have more money to trade, and then you still are able to sort out your bills. All right, you are not stranded. Not like what I did, whereby I withdrew all the $100, sort out the bills, and then I don't have any money to trade anymore. This is something that is very bad in trading, guys, and it's a habit I look to stop permanently. Once I make a mistake, because I have little leverage of how to scale and supply of money in my account to trade, I tend to like trade with a very, very strong discipline of, okay, I need to keep scaling. I cannot keep doing this and expect myself to grow. All right. With that being said, guys, I will be able to learn one or two from this video. Honestly, I'm so proud of my own journey, of my own evolution, because I know where I'm from. All right. I'm not in a competition with anybody. I'm never in a competition with anybody in this forex space. A lot of people are even younger than me that they have gone far, really far in forex. All right. What I'm in competition with is the yesterday version of myself. I'm not here to try to prove I'm the GOAT. I'm not here to try to prove that I'm bigger than anybody. I'm here to learn from my yesterday's self, from my yesterday's mistake. And I'm very sure, I feel it in my bone, that you all watching me as well will also grow as well. All it takes is just believing in yourself, having the mindset to want to evolve, to want to do what it takes to push yourself to the next level of life. Because that's all it takes, guys. I want to be able to remember, and not just remember, have a video of my past self, my mentality, how I saw life, what made me make some certain decisions that affected my life negatively or positively. And this is the reason why I'm having this YouTube channel, I'm having this TikTok. So if you have any idea of what you think can actually help us grow together in this channel as a community, as a family, please drop it in my comment section. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I feel like I should tell you guys some stories. Maybe that will help motivate you. Maybe that will help give you the mindset that you also need to be successful. The story I'd like to tell you is, take a day off. Let your phone be switched off and really understand how your mind works. Your mind is the greatest tool. Your mind is where your success lives. Sit down with yourself and imagine what it feels like to be the biggest version of yourself. That version of yourself that is already successful in trading, that is already making consistent P&L, is disciplined. Imagine what that version of you think about your current state right now. If you are over trading, if you are over leveraging, imagine how that future version of you imagine you to be. Because I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. Our thought is what creates our reality. If you constantly think you're going to fail in every trade, even if you've not failed in that trade, trust me, your chances of failure because you think about it has actually increased. And there's one beautiful thing about life that I discovered. You cannot think of the reasons why you will not succeed and at the same time think of the reasons why you will succeed. You need to be gazed, you need to be focused in one. You need to tell yourself constantly, this is the reason why I believe I'm going to succeed at this thing that I'm doing. No matter how much you fail, even if you fail after thinking this way, you have not failed mentally. You have just failed in a particular strategy that you have applied that the outcome does not lead to you becoming successful. And then you're going to come again with a different approach, with a different strategy. But imagine you have a mindset of, oh, I knew this is not going to work. Whatever you do will align with what your thought is. When you do it and you eventually fail, because you always think that you are going to fail, your mind tells you, yes, I said it. I said I was never going to be successful in this area as well. And then you leave it. You go to other field. And there is no field you find yourself in life that failure is not a certainty. Alright? There's no field you find yourself in life that failure is not a certainty. And this is the reason why no matter what you do, you need to have a mindset of, even if I fail, I'm still going to come back with a different approach. I'm just going to gather the data of, okay, yes, I failed in this. What else can I do that guarantees me not to fail and I'm going to be successful at that shit too? It's about strategy. It's about mindset. It's about your mindset. Change your mindset. Stop thinking you're going to fail. Stop thinking you're going to fail. Have the macro reminder, no matter how much I fail, no matter how much this thing goes down, I believe it's still going to come back in my favor. And that shit is going to change everything for me. That's the mindset to win. That's the winning mentality. That's a winner's mentality. Alright? That's a winner's mentality. You need to have a winner's mentality in 2026, guys. You need to see everything, every opportunity in life as, yo, I don't even give a fuck no more because I believe I'm not going to lose in this shit. And if I lose, even if I lose, it means I'm just going to come back with a different strategy and a different approach. You see that mentality? It's different from saying, okay, I already know I'm going to lose. Now let me try. Boom, I lose. Oh my God, I never believed I was going to lose. Oh yeah, I already said I was going to lose. Yeah, fuck this. I'm going to go look for something else to do that I'm not going to lose at. And there is nothing you do in life that you're not going to lose at. Everything is all about your mindset. Two people can be in a situation where both of them lose. One learn a lesson of how to come back with a different strategy and a different approach. The other never comes back, never grows because he sees losing as a stopping point. He sees losing as a ceiling where he cannot go beyond that. Okay, yes, I've lost, boom, that's the end of it. And the next person says that, yes, I've lost, okay, now let me come back with a different approach, with a different strategy to make sure I win. This is the mindset we need to have, guys. This is the mindset we need to have. With that being said, thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. I wish I could continue talking to you guys like this, for real. I wish I could continue pointing out my mindset like this for you guys, for real. But it is what it is, bro. It is what it is. It is what it is. Thank you guys for watching, and peace out.